Okay, I'm back. So Defender for Cloud is telling us, kind of for free, some stuff that we can do. But getting this little notification up here that our Defender Cloud Security Posture Management Plan is available, and it provides enhanced posture capabilities and a new cloud security graph to help identify, prioritize, and reduce risks. And if I click on this, I'm given the option to upgrade, right? So we're going to move now from the free to the paid version of Defender for Cloud, specific for the cloud security posture management aspect. So, let's see what we're being given here. So I've got a log analytics workspace. I'm going to select that. And I'm given some pricing here on what it's going to cost to monitor these different resources with the upgraded cloud security posture management plan. We'll go enable these on an individual basis as required to mitigate things. So if I click on upgrade, I am being upgraded to the paid cloud security posture management capability, and I'm being given some options to go out there and automatically install agents. So I'm going to hold off on that for the time being, and I'm going to say continue without installing agents. And I'm back to that original screen. Whenever you enable Defender for Cloud, you have to realize that some of these assessments are done on a scheduled basis, not in real time. So this is not an easy technology to demo in real time. So what I'm going to do is kind of progressively make some changes and then see their impact. So we already know of the 23 resources that are being assessed, that we have 3 VMs that don't have any kind of endpoint protection installed on them, right? So we know that we're implementing some agentless scanning capabilities, which is really a great feature, so that you don't have to worry about pushing agents to your VMs and checking the version of those agents, et cetera, which can be a job in itself with a lot of more complex environments. Okay, digging into this a little bit more, um, that banner that I clicked to enable cloud security posture management, I want to go see how that actually shows up in terms of the Defender for Cloud settings. So to do that, I'm going to go in here into environment settings, and within here I can see for my Azure subscriptions, if I expand that, this is where I can see the evidence of everything being turned on. I've got 15 of 15 Defender plans enabled for that. So what I'm going to do, and looking at now that we've enabled these plans, we need to make sure that all of our settings for agentless scanning on our VMs are configured. So I'm going to do that at the subscription scope by clicking on my subscription here. And you can see that it gives me all kinds of detail on the various Defender plans that I have enabled. So the foundational cloud security posture management, I get that for free. We talked through that. You can't turn it on or off. I get the Defender Cloud Security Posture Management. I've got that enabled. There's some additional settings that I can play with here. So if I click on Settings and Monitoring, um, there's about 5 different settings here that we can experiment with. And so what I'm going to do is, just to start with, I'm going to enable agentless scanning for machines. It gives you the ability to only use tags to exclude scanning on specific machines. That may be useful for you for performance sensitive workloads that you're worried about the performance impact of scanning on those machines. I'm not going to use those right now because we're in a sandbox environment. So I'm just going to click on apply. So that one's turned on. We're not running any Kubernetes, so I'm not going to mess with that. Container vulnerability assessment is turned on by default. I'll just leave that be. And then these two on sensitive data discovery and permissions management, are more data focused and involve some knowledge of Purview. So maybe we'll dive into those on a subsequent session. So I think what I've done is I've changed a setting here. It's showing up in purple, and I think I need to click on continue here to save that change. Just one more detail on changing the plans. There was another save button that I had to click, and I clicked that here. And you could see I got a notification that there were some changes to my Defender CSPM plan that were taking effect. And that was